6 days since my last entry in the videos, which was in the last video that got uploaded, showing the underside of the stairs. Night before, after doing all the work, I ended up feeling really bad sinus pain, got really congested, had a really rough night sleeping. And that morning when I went out and had another look at what looked like under the stairs and showed you it had been raining. I didn't feel too bad in the morning, lots of body aches and pains, and I just overdid it over the last 3 days. After breakfast and that sort of stuff, I went and got another coffee and brought it up here and went to sit on the massage chair. Started getting the back massage to try and loosen up my muscles, and I got the biggest head rush, adrenaline rush, got really hot and sweaty. I just got off the chair and lay flat out on the floor. I felt so nauseous. Like I was putting the headache and everything down to my allergies, because I did that bit of cleaning off of the bricks before I put a mask on. Done that sort of stuff, worked in the yard and stirred up stuff without a mask on, and then felt sick for the next few days. So that's all I thought it was, and I thought I'd just overdone it. But I felt nauseous. Wife got me an Alka-Seltzer and laid me out flat. It took a while, but it felt a bit better. Then I started getting a cough, and I had a few instances of shivers, which was really weird. Had another rough night sleeping. Woke up the next day feeling pretty crap. Went downstairs and I went like, I feel like rubbish. Gonna take a COVID test for the hell of it. I took a spit one. It came up positive. To be sure, I took a nasal swab one, and it came up positive even quicker. I covered up my face, put a mask on, and then just went and quarantined myself in this room. It felt like absolute crap. I was running a 38.9 degree fever, which is 102 Fahrenheit. That was Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I was almost asleep the whole time. I'd wake up, I'd get something to eat, and I would fall asleep sitting here, or if I wasn't feeling too good, I'd lay down and I'd just pass out. On and off fevers, cough, nasal congestion, the headaches, some monstrous headaches the last 2 nights. I was still testing positive yesterday. I'll probably do another test tomorrow, because today's really the first day that I've been able to stay awake and feel okay. I actually made a coffee today because I haven't had coffee since Thursday. After we broke up from school, I haven't been anywhere. So I obviously caught COVID at school in the last week. If it showed up on the Wednesday night, that's basically 6 days from when we broke up school. Last Wednesday at school, there was a big afternoon tea for the staff member who was retiring and had lots and lots of community members up. I had my mask on in the hall, but I did take it off so I could eat some finger food. And that's all I can think was the case, because I've usually got my mask on the whole day except for when I want to eat. Being in the hall with all those different people, I just hope my wife doesn't get it. She says she's feeling okay. No symptoms. Didn't qualify for antiviral drugs. It was just, you've just got to rest it out. This is the first day, this is Tuesday, first day that I've actually been able to half function. I've been trying to get on with my uni assignment, because that's what I was going to do Thursday, Friday last week. I just couldn't, even though I'm up, still got a bit of a headache, and I feel foggy. My thinking is just foggy. I've been able to formulate some thoughts on my assignment. I contacted my lecturer, and he said no stress about it. I think I did pretty well to make it all the way to April of 2023 before I caught COVID. I should actually say that COVID caught me, because I wasn't looking for it. I was trying to avoid it as much as possible. Unless, of course, as my wife and I have discussed, we could have possibly had the round 1 of COVID way back in early 2020, but my doctors would not test me because I had not been overseas. It was when they said, have you been in touch with somebody who has COVID? And I said, how would I know? But they wouldn't test me at all. And then when I was having all that trouble breathing back in 2020, and my doctor finally said, go to the hospital, I went up there and they were really freaked out because of my symptoms, and they tested and I was negative. But who knows if I hadn't been positive in the month before when I first asked my doctor. And then I just had lingering symptoms, even though the virus might not be in there anymore. And people ask me why I keep wearing a mask. Isn't COVID over? I caught it. People are still catching it because it's still out there and still mutating. But I think I've done pretty well to avoid it up to now. I just hope that my symptoms clear up. I've still got 6 days before school goes back. I want to hope that I'm absolutely clear before then, and I'll still be quarantining at home. Do not want to pass it on to my wife.